now let's talk about the game a little bit. See the top set mechanic? That allows your extra meter to be available at either the start, end, or the middle of your life bar. So if you wanna be pulling off those big moves, if you wanna be doing your desperations, you will either do it at the start, middle, or end of your life bar. So you'll see here, Bernie playing as Garou, taking some damage, and will be in the top mode soon, or we'll have the top enabled soon. It's been a single-sided affair so far. Bernie is getting some damage in now, but Mukku has a significant life lead. But this game has big normals and big damage. B-Janet's start is minus 32. Minus 32, that's a lot of minus. Although on Strive I am playing, you know, a character with minus 66 on a super. But that's a punish state super. But I think it's 66 minus. So minus 32. Half done. Also, I'm playing on a new monitor here today, so I do have a high refresh rate monitor available to me, so I should be getting all the action with low latency and high refresh rate. Should maybe improve my gameplay, at least it looks awesome. Mukku up by 1, and has Gato pressed into a corner, now on top. Misses the anti-air. Goes for the super, but that's a Dragon Punch type super and it allows Mukku to punish. You cannot throw Gato's super like that unless the opponent is jumping in. It's a straight up vertical kind of move. You cannot expect it to reach across the screen like that. Mukku up by 1 and we are gonna be heading to the second round. Let's go. Things on here on my screen so I can see the chat better. There we go. All's good. I do like games which have the first hit bonus on screen. That's something every game should have, and this game sort of misses it. But if this game does miss the first game bonus, it does have good graphics to make up for it. These are some of the best pixel graphics. These are late pixel graphics, and they are awesome. Now they don't look as good. The water effects, for example, don't look as good on a flat CRT, but they would look flat. The TFT, they would look awesome on a CRT. Hey Lord Tuskis, welcome. Here it is. Happy to have you playing here today. Happy to have you back in chat. There we go. Bernie, looking to get that hit in. Looking at the clock as well. Waiting for time to run out. Mukku not making any moves. And with 4 seconds on the clock, Bernie takes the round. Smart play there. Not being overly aggressive when your opponent is low in the corner and the timer is running out. Trading here, so I just defend, but still. Mukku in trouble, Mukku in trouble. The trades are not going to Mukku's favor. Gato is putting out the damage. Mukku is now in top, let's see if we get the big super. Oh well, we get Burn super, and that's enough to kill. With a neck snap finish. That's brutal. Also, there is a follow there in the activity feed. Thank you for the follow. I do thank people with the name if they're active in chat, but if it's just follow, no pressure. Thank you for that. Right, clock tower stage. At least there is not a consistent ringing sound in this stage. Other games would have done that, but this game doesn't. So appreciation for the sound design here. The ringing sound is just in the beginning, and it stops. Also, pigeons. Corner pressure, extended with that fireball, continues. Let's see if Mukku is able to work his way out of that corner. It doesn't look easy. And a few hops. Was that a combo? If Mukku can combo that slow looking hop into a super, that's actually good value. It didn't look like it comboed. Muku charging his meter there with those kicks. Hey guys, yeah. Up in. Middle of the board now. And Muku gets the anti-air connection. And punches Gato out of that super start. Not safe on startup. Also, you'll notice the just defend mechanics here. If you hit back on your controller just before the hit connects, you get a just defend. So there's that. A regular block and a just-in-time block in this game. Again, Muku not being active here, but connects with the super out of nowhere. Bernie walked too close and took the hit. That's a pity. That is really a pity. That was Bernie's round to win, and it's 2-1 Muku GG's, and Muku proceeds to continues in the winners bracket, and Bernie drops to the losers. Ooh, is it my game? It is my game. Freyon, you and I, we are up. Let me make myself available here. And I am player 1. And here we go. Ranked match challenge by Freyon. Accepted. Let's go. And as is my style. Less talking and more button pressing while the game is on. Okay? I'm playing as Freeman. And I'll take my top at the very end of it. Freyon is going for top at the beginning. Right, that doesn't work. Oh, my speed is so slow. And anti-air out of that. That's rubbish. Reached. Ah, 6 seconds on the clock. Oh, let's go. Let's do a little bit better here. Oh, my crouching A wasn't fast enough. And got hit by that super. Not a super good round by either of us. Kinda whiffy. I need to get in range. Definitely need to get in range, but that was... let's just go rust here. Freyon and I are rusty, let's go. Little dash action. No move off of that. That doesn't combo. I kinda wish it did, to be honest. And that's a crazy amount of minus. I lost on that. That startup is just crazy. Are there any situations where I can go for that move? It's on minus, a crazy amount of minus to boot. And then, even if it connects, it's super dangerous. What a rough move. Hey, my button actually won something. Thank you, button. I got a round in. Big normals. And my standing C is kinda okay. Forward C. That loses! It looks so... That absolutely should not lose. Oh, I gotta counter. Why? Why? Yeah, okay, it's a grab move. Oh my god. GG's. GG's. Oh. That was rough. All kinds of rough. And also what's happening with my background. There we go. That's fixed. Will circle forward deep break into no super. Yeah, it sure went well, and I mean, I feel sorry for the spectators for that match. We had a GG. I'm calling GG here, but that looked pitiful. And also my the sweeping move I have, the kind of Rekka looking move, it's super useless and unsafe. It doesn't win against your moves. It doesn't win against pretty much anything. It's got huge startup and it's big minus on defense. Such a crazy move. But let's go see some proper Garou gameplay. Let's watch Mukku and Universal Quantify duke it out. These should be good. I hate to say this, Freyan, but we were both kind of rubbish. Yeah, waffling about on the top set, that sure is great. Let's just press a button and it's gonna be at the end of the life bar like in every game. Pigeons, let's go. Sure, yeah, they are doubts, but anyway, calling them pigeons. It's a flying bat. Also, there's a single brown one. Kim versus Hotaru. Universal Quantify versus Mukku. This stage looks like a Marvel 2 stage. Well, it's a iconic setting, that's for sure. But the flag I cannot recognize. They probably... Maybe it's a censored game or something. Yeah, the clock tower stage, yeah. Oh, it's a bell tower. And a nice hop punch there to keep in the corner. Good play by Mukku. Wins in the air, good win. A little bit of ongoing pressure with the projectile, but Kim gets the super in. Not enough to kill. The clock is kinda fast in this game, we are down to 7 seconds, but that's still enough. Jay wins. Oh yeah, it's first and first. So it's Jae-hoon and then Kim. So the stage is the best one. Press X to doubt. Universal Quantify is up by a round, but it's anybody's game. And Mukku can certainly hang in there. And knows how to punish. Universal Quantifier saw the opportunity to punish and took it. Just in top mode and saw a big opening. There you go, immediate punishment. And a throw. Mukku's really low. That 2-hit won't take the bacon home, I don't think so. Universal Quantifier needs a single big hit. And now any single hit will do it. Also kind of low, but the jump kick connects. Universal Quantifier up by 1. Some trash talking there in Japanese, and we are off to the second match. Luckily, the game remembers your character selection and your top set selection. That's helpful. Shame no rock howard mans. I think Universal Quantifier was surprised with the character selections today. I think Universal Quantifier was expecting to see different characters. So we have a pretty much an interesting lineup here. And I wanted to play Freeman for whatever reasons, but it's not going great. And I think this is a Mukku style character. Maybe not due to the power of the character, but just on aesthetics. Kind of a waifu choice here. Going for Mukku. Yeah, invite a grand play. Yeah, well, it's not strictly invitationals, right? If you are in the community, you are welcome to join the games. Mr. almost plays Futuba, and Crayon is thinking about the DB breaks. Yeah. Universe quite doing good here. Doing real strong. That pressure is real. Very hard to get out of that corner. You go low, there are fast kicks coming your way, and if you go high, there's an anti-air. And then Universal Quantifier will mix it up with some pressure. Muku is in trouble in that corner. Goes for the anti-air, and Muku goes for a 3-hit bread and butter. That was well thought out. Good damage. And is able to jump out but gets thrown, and that's Universal Quantifier. Taking a W here. On a match point. Muku has that 1-round win here, but Universal Quantifier is on a match point. Again with the corner situation. Now a trade in air allows Muku to get out of the corner, that's good. But Muku will need to find some damage here. Two connections, now need to be careful of that top. Cannot do a big minus in the corner. Goes for a special instead. Good play. And Jay is out of top. And you can spam, and spam Muku does. It's 1-1, all even. That special is sus. Muku has been finding some solid connections on that special, let's put it that way. He knows range and is utilizing it to his advantage. Fireballs. Not a projectile heavy game by any means. You mean the animation? Oh yeah. But that's just because you have a dirty imagination. Yeah. She's sitting on top of him, doing a, what do you call it, a Muay Thai style full hold, you know? A full mount, I think it's called, in UFC. Something about the character has the same thing? Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. There were some assets that have been appropriated into the King of Fighters main series. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. As in games though. I'm by no means a King of Fighters expert, as you can probably tell. So I'm here just to enjoy the games with you guys. And play some butters. There we go with the suspicious sub. Followed up by a fireball. It is again Universal Quantifier's match point. But Muku does have a small life lead with 20 seconds on the clock now, significant life lead. Super is needed, but it doesn't connect, and the little shin kick does. It's 1-1 and we are moving to the tiebreaker here. This is the final round between these two players. Let's see who continues to semis. Winner goes to semis, if I'm not mistaken. But if you want to make sure, just check the bracket for yourself. It's exclamation bracket in chat. And Suspicious Super connects, but the follow-up doesn't. I think Universal Quantifier did a well-timed roll there. Doria not connecting. Gets blocked. Again with a corner situation here. And the 1000-foot kick connects into a sweep. Yeah. We haven't seen Muku work his way out of a corner very easily so far. And every time Jay presses Hotaru into the corner, Muku is in trouble. Now the situation has reversed and Muku goes for the same 3-hit combo I think. And Muku is our winner here, goes on, and the losers bracket just got a little bit harder. Muku is moving on to the finals. Messi Birdie, you have your work cut out for you. So let's see what's going on here. Let's take a look at the brackets. We do have match number 3 coming up. No, match number 3 is complete, so match number 4 is gonna be in the winners bracket still. Match number 4 is gonna be Tuskis as Marco and Freyon as B. Janet. So we have Tuskis and Freyon playing here first, and then we are gonna go to losers bracket. where I will face Universal Quantifier. Oh, that is rough. It'll be fun, and we are gonna see a completely different game when I play against him, but it's gonna be rough for me. That said, we are looking forward to Tuskis and Freyon duking it out. We haven't seen Tuskis play yet, he came in with an automatic buy, and Freyon, hope you have your hitbox figured out, because you are in for your second round of fighting. That was a close round Universal Quantifier. Happy to have you in the chat. Thank you for organizing the tournament. You do get an easier opponent here. You and I, Universal Quantifier. We are playing in the match number 5 that's coming after this. So you will have an easier time with me than you did with Mukku, but then you will face Bernie at some point. But before that, let's pick up the Freyon Tuskis match here. A little bit of hydration before action picks up. Tuskis with a bruiser. Yeah. Got a fireball, got a dragon punch. Looking like a karateka. Do we have our game Shoto here? I do believe we have our game Shoto. Let's see if Marco has a super fireball and a super DP. Right, the top situation has changed. Janet is in top and Tuskis and Marco is out of it. Okay, a little bit of sitting still there. And the fireball beats out the super that was too far away. I don't think the fireball is fast enough, but the move was from too far away. Yeah, it got denied. But I think had Janet been just a little closer. That's a trade, interesting. 4-hit rush, but that's an automatic 3-hit on the close tornado. Doesn't get a cross up there. And Marco has an easy time punishing there, or Tuskis rather has an easy time punishing off of that jump, or float I should say. No float, but still punished. Such an unsafe move. And after the whiffed super, surprisingly low on the minus, was able to go into a kick immediately. That's one up Tuskis. Freyon did go to 0 on the timer, but hey, he found the start button. So here we go, match number 2, round number 1. Tuskis with 1 up. Round 1, fight! Also, this is a weird stage. There is a submarine that has crashed into a dock, and looking at the uniforms, it's a Russian submarine that's crashed into the dock. Such a weird stage. And it looks to be like in a Caribbean style location. I am confused. Very close, very close. Come on, Freyon, get a connection. No, you need to work your way in. You need to work your way in, not stay far away. Because your opponent has the fireball. And the 5-hit connection, good connection there. Big hit. Very jazzy music and a big hit there. Freyon takes a roll. And a nice just defend into a punish, taking his turn. Well played. Big combo by Tuskis. And another hit confirming into the Super Dragon Punch. And that was a beatdown. Freyon is hard pressed to find an answer to that. Such damage. What a beast. Yeah, you are right there. Super whiffed! Oh, what a pity. I thought it was close enough. And he does move forward, but no. And then, no, just an easy match for Tuskis. Right, that's done and done. It's Tuskis moving on into the winners semis, and then we are gonna go to the losers bracket for just a while. And I'm gonna take my match against Universal Quantifier, followed up by Freyon and Bernie duking it out. So let's go online, let's look for a match. And Universal Quantifier is about to face me. Is Universal Quantifier here looking for play? Play one. Well, I'm ready to be challenged. Universal Quantifier challenge him. First to do best of 3 ranked. Yeah, we are playing ranked here today. You know the drill. Less talking, more button pressing. And go for the late top. Just the way I like it.
Round 1. Fight!
Ouch. And that's too much minus. Can't throw it against Universal Quantifier. Absolutely cannot throw it out against Universal Quantifier. And that hop lane. And a just defend on that. I did get the Freya and I got the 3 hit going. That's 3 foulballs in a row. It doesn't matter though. That was a beatdown. That was a solid beatdown. Let's go again. Now press the good button. That's the good button. It's green. See? Good button. It's also slow if it's blocked. Oh no, I had an opportunity. Wasted opportunity. And an interesting interaction. Oh, whoa. Wake up, anti-air, but kinda slow on the wake up. So one safe. Against a jumping, it's fine. But against a standing opponent, not so much. I am out of it. Not that far on the life bar, I couldn't get a single round in, but had I connected a few more times, maybe. That is 2-0. Ooh, and 0-2 for me. Anyways, that's enough of Garou for me, but not enough Garou for the tournament. Let's continue spectating, less playing, and better players to go. Boy, that was rough. But I think I did kinda okay that in some situations, and I did get a good few connections going. So I found some good stuff there, and it felt better. The second match definitely felt better than the first one. So I don't hate Freeman by any means. No hate there, only love. Okay, let's go. We are gonna be seeing match number 6. It's on the losers bracket side of things. It's Freyon and Bernie. Hey Bernie, how about GG? Freyon is saying, he's got hitbox problems. So, now's your chance to shine. And you can take down Universal Quantifier there in the losers too. But you have to take down Freyon first. So, Bernie, show us what you got, because you did well against Mukku. Now's your chance to claw your way back, game by game by game, back into the finals. But you have to start here and now. Against Freyon. Also, check this out. I got the... is the cable long enough? Let me show you. There we go. I got the correct colors on my controller. I have the red, yellow, green and blue buttons here. My controller is now... Yeah, and it's got all the... And it's got arcade parts and arcade colors on it. It's on Neo... It's got the semi-Neo Geo arch with the Neo Geo colors on it. Excellent for games like this. Internals are still original, but the stick and the buttons have been upgraded. But let's enjoy the action instead of stick talk here. We are back into the wonderful waterfall stage, where Freyon is up by 1. I thought Freyon would be down by 1, but no! Freyon is up by 1 and looking to go up a match. Let's go, Freyon. Need those Neo Geo internals bubblegum in the buttons. Yeah, right. Arcade original ripped from a 90s cabinet kind of internals where it's just gummed up and everything is loose. Yeah, I would love to have that. Yeah, this is new old stock. Or maybe they are, I think they are still under manufacture. I think these are actually new stock buttons. And it's Freyon with the double up. Going up a match, and Bernie is in trouble here. Let's go, Bernie, press those buttons. Oh god, Kotaku, let's go. Punish that. Don't trade on it. No punish. Maybe it's hard to punish the jump in kick. And a nice connection there. 2 hits on the punish. Now Bernie, showing us his true colors. Gets just defended. In the corner, looking to jump out, no dice. Looking to press a button, no dice. Looking to squat in the corner, works so far. And the jump out, almost successful. Janet with the super up. Gato with the super up as well. The kick connects. Bernie clinging on to the alive here. Let's go, Bernie. Make it a 1-1. We do love seeing clean, even bouts here on this channel. Out of the corner pressure with the super. Next snap. A third of a meter in damage, maybe a quarter. It's big damage. A nice 4-hit counter. Bernie got Freyon on top, but I'm not sure if Freyon can pull it off. Well, there goes a meter move, but it's blocked. Punished, but not by much. That was the big punish. 20 seconds left, you can't go for the clock yet, but you can go for those fast punches, and that's good enough. Bernie with the 1-1, tying it up. Right, that's good stuff. GG's on the credit button there, and let's go to the final match between these two players here. The winner will continue in the loser's bracket, and the loser will drop out of the tournament. Back to the summary stage. What is it, Lycan Knights or something? Crazy stuff. But hey, funky music. Big bass line there. Well, Freyon is now able to pull off some pressure with Janet here. And is actually keeping Bernie's Gato held in the corner, held back, kinda kept under pressure consistently. That throw will change things. Bernie jumps back into the corner. I think those are attempted a cross up, but wasn't disadvantage. Those kicks are fast, they come out fast, even on the whiff on the first one, the second came out real quick. Too bad the jumping projectile didn't connect, and that's gonna be a timeout win for Freyon, with not a lot of life. Almost came down to a KO, but no, it's a timeout. Freyon on a match point. Bernie went for the early projectile, Freyon jumped up and beat projectile animation in there, obviously, as it would. And that's not a combo, and that's not a connection. Gator's moves, the big punch has a very short reach, it does. That was a block to just defend. Yes. The hops are working for Freyon, that's for sure. And the super, hopeful super connect trades with something, with a regular button, I think. That was a weird interaction. Not a very safe super. Easily trades with projectiles, even with a regular button there on a close range. I thought that without a block that would have connected, but no, it traded. What a surprise. Definitely an SNK super, yeah. And this, there's another timeout chance here for Freyon. Gato needs to do a hit, needs to connect. Time is up, and that's gonna be Freyon. Yeah, I read the pixels correctly, that's 2-1 Freyon. Bernie with a GG out of the tournament. Freyon continuing with his less troublesome hitbox. Freyon has found some moves. Hop B live. Yep, you got some mileage out of that hopping game there. So the bracket, yeah, Muku going down. Well, Bernie, I am happy you did join us for the game. We kinda expected you to go the distance after a match with Muku. I kinda expected you to go a long way in this tournament. But them's the break, and this is what happens. Freyon is already, you know... Freyon has won 2 games, lost 1, and won 2, is in a 2-1 situation. Found an SNK boss move, the hopping B, that's right. So, that is a half of the losers bracket done, and we are moving to losers round 2. Round 2 of the losers is gonna be Freyon and Universal Quantifier, so Freyon, you don't get a break. Let's see if that hopping B is your secret weapon against Kim? No, is it called Kim? It's called Jaehoon, yeah. So let's see if that hopping B is your secret weapon against Jaehoon. Hope it's safe enough, because Universal Quantifier, we saw him with those big punishers. If you go close enough with a big enough minus, you are gonna get punished. That's just the name of the game here. We have a timeout character selection. But we do have a button press, so everybody's online. Let's go. This market stage reminds me of Street Fighter 2 on Chun-Li's stage. Music doesn't though. Good choice that they didn't go for a Occidental theme here on this stage. Finding the connection midair, and Universal Quantifier mischarging the range on that special. Freyon is actually ahead, just a little bit. But gets the jumping. That's a correctly timed jump, and a correctly, well, you can hop and you can jump, and that was definitely the right selection here. And a nice counter super. 10 hits to tie it up. Universal Quantifier was looking for a win there, but Freyon hit with the super. And a punishment there. One more. Now. Sweep. Anti-air sweep. Well, it's a punish sweep. It's not a proper anti-air sweep, but still. Freyon with the W. Freyon going the distance here, maybe. We have Freyon, the player who said he would be 0-2 going to the finals. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. This is not the deciding round by any means yet. Right, Universal Quantifier the extra pressure. Being more aggressive here after taking a loss there. A throw break, well done, good read. No anti-air sweep, instead a special. A nice jump after the wheel kick there. Solid play by Freyon, definitely. But the empty jump in, yeah, anti-air to oblivion. And a 3-hit rush, Universal Quantifier been strong there at the end. I would say that was solid gameplay. very controlled looking gameplay at the end there. Starting over the aggression. After the opponent starts attacking, do counterplay and stay in control. It's good solid gameplay by Universal Quantifier. And with a nice just defend, gets a block and goes for the super punish, but spaces it wrong and only gets a grazing hit. What a pity. Both players now in top. Rail with a throw connection. Takes Universal Quantifier out of top mode. But there's a weird interaction. Rail goes on minus and Universal Quantifier slaps his opponent down. Meaning that Universal Quantifier is up by 1 match and we are gonna see the continue by Freya.
It's round 1. Fight!
Are we looking at another Universal Quantifier Mukku finals here? At this rate we are, aren't we? Tuskis, I wonder if there's anything you can do about that. I hope there is. Back to the submarine and back to action. That's Universal Quantifier now coming out with some serious damage in the early game. Now the early damage pressure that the Universal Quantifier was going for earlier works and connects. And there we see another trade with a super. There's 0 armor on that super and the hitbox isn't as big as you would think. There's also quite a large hurtbox in there. And suddenly you can just punch the super and it's cancelled, even though it's active. A Universal Quantifier looking stronger and stronger as the game progresses. That was already a solid round. Sorry sister, are you okay? Because you are down and Universal Quantifier continues in the tournament. Freyon is out. GG's Freyon. That is match number 7 done. That was losers round 2 played. And we are ready for the winners semis. So let's see who moves into finals. Mukku and Tuskis, you are up. Let's have a GG. And I would expect it to be. Tuskis did some very solid gameplay there in the first fight. And Mukku has been playing strong, as is Mukku's habit, style and tradition. So this should be certainly a match to look out for. I'm looking forward to this. Hope you as well. Let's pick up the action. Game is about to start. Hotaru, Marco, let's go. Press the button, there we go. Late top and early top mode. Nope. Well, it's early top and something something. Didn't see which.
Round 1. Fight!
With the fake out, it's late top. I wonder if this is Marco's stage, a backwoods location where he goes to train by using the huge wrecking ball as a punching bag and hanging out with bears, squirrels, deer and all sort of things. Could be. Backwoods sanctuary. Right. Still, Mukku is solid on the defense. Hasn't been able to find enough damage, but we are trading fireballs here. No valid reason. Both characters have a solid projectile and they will trade no priority on those. Mukku has that out of nowhere super, but Tuskis has the super Dragon Punch. And he can do it a wake up, so there we go. Mukku should have gone for the super just a little bit later maybe. Who knows? We are now 1 up by Tuskis. Mukku doesn't want to get pressured in the corner. Jumps over the fireball to connect, but gets hit by the wake up TP. And now under serious pressure. Tuskis still has the top going for him. Not anymore. And a super combo at 10. Didn't combo, but the last hit provided some damage. And a counter hit takedown, it's 1-1.
Final round. Fight!
Universal Quantifier is afraid to jump at Mukku when he has super or press buttons for that matter. Yeah, and it's Universal Quantifier. Mukku has been getting some mileage out of that super. It's been working to his advantage. Of course, if you can bait it out, well then, Punishment City, but it kinda connects. I mean, the hitbox for the start, it's a very large active hitbox in the beginning of the super. It can grab you from very far away, surprisingly far away. And Mukku taking the first round. Mukku is up by 1, looking to stay in the tournament. Tuskis will have to take 2 matches now to stay in it. Let's see if Mukku has learned his opponent and will now take this easily, or if Tuskis has a change of game plan available. Let's see if either player has been able to condition his opponent against certain situations. No connection on the DP and back to projectile spamming. Mukku is the one who jumps over you. Yeah, but Mukku cannot do many jump overs against Mako. Mako has a solid anti-air special. Also has an anti-air super. There we go. And a throw. Yeah. Poke at your opponent to make him throw, take a step closer and press throw. I mean, it's a classic, but it works. And there we go. With the early top, you cannot start with a jump in. That will happen. So that's a lesson taught by Tuskis. And taught with a heavy hit. Mukku is charging up his meter. Gets a sweep in and a trade. Still, Tuskis is still in top mode. Spacing the fireball a little bit. Back and forth now. Footsie is going on. And no! Doesn't go for the Dragon Punch. Super. Instead goes for those low hits. And it's 1-1. Tuskis doesn't spam the super. Instead goes for solid damage and it works. Good enough. Good enough. It's 1-1.
Round 1. Fight!
Tuskis has been getting some mileage out of those throws. He's been connecting with them more than Mukku has. And Mukku has a bit of a break out of those throw attempts, so that's something that Tuskis has in his arsenal that Mukku doesn't. Both players, of course, have the great health. Oopsies. Suspicious super connecting. And the Dragon Punch. Down goes Mukku. And now Tuskis is on a match point here. Are we going to see Tuskis in the finals? It's looking possible. Some just defense going on. And a nice decision to go for the 100 hand slap. Hit confirms in the Dragon Punch. Big damage, that's almost a third, with the hit confirm included. Going for fast normals. And I think both players were expecting that super to work, and it kinda didn't, it missed. And Tuskis was able to punch it out. Hey, happy to see you in the finals, Tuskis. GG's. We will have a player coming against you, but we'll have to decide who it is. And that will be decided between Universal Quantifier and Mukku. Both players have faced each other. If you remember in the round 2 match number 5, Universal Quantifier lost to Mukku, and that's why he got relegated to losers bracket. Now, we have Mukku and Universal Quantifier again. Let's see what's different. Let's see what's changed. Yeah, I'm looking Don Botsy, welcome. Happy to have you here in chat. Have a good turn. Yep. It's been great so far, and we are now moving on to the semi-finals and final stages of it. I'm just looking at the player matchups here, trying to pick up the next game, and I see a lot of players playing, and there is a Finnish player online who is not in the tournament. So one Finnish fighting game community player is not with us, but is instead playing the game by themselves. And here we go, Mukku and Universal Qualifier is coming up. So this is the losers semi-finals. Hotaru versus Jaehoon. Mukku waffing about with the top meter. Mukku has been keeping it at the end there, but he likes to waff about with it. Secret's final boss. Yeah. Let's see who gets the first connection. Gets the moral upper hand. Are we in the official Garou Discord? I'm not sure if many of our members are. And what you can do is, links are not allowed on the channel, but if you want to send out an invite, if you want me to put it up there, you can DM me the invite. My DMs are open, and I'll post a link. You can do that. So if somebody wants to join the official Discord, you can just message me the link, and I will share it, if that's okay with you. Some players might be, for example, Universal Qualifier here, might be on the official Discord. It would seem to be Universal Qualifier style. So I would expect some community members to be there, but not all of us. So if you do want to share the link, I will be happy to post it. Right, and Mukku is up by 1. And knows how to extend that combo with the fireball there. Value, that's good value out of the fireball. And a punch to punish the big air minus. I would have wished that Mukku went for a bigger damage punish there. He had all the time in the world to think about his punish and then opts for a regular punch. Now the suspicious super connects, not enough damage, but Universal Qualifier is low and goes down. Too low. Too low. Right. This is getting close to the this is getting close to our final pairing. It might be that our final pairing is Tuskis and Mukku. But we'll see. Universal Qualifier might have something to say about that. Mukku is in the Discord and you are organizing a lot of things. There's a European Championship and a Vortex Gallery. That's interesting. And what else I can do is, if you give me the link, I can post it on our little community Discord, the Karate Hat Discord here, and I can ask if anybody else wants to join you. So, you know, just share the link with me and I will give it to all our community members. Those who are playing today and those who are not online. So, you know, if people are interested, I'm happy to share links.
Round 2. Fight!
Mukku is on a match point here, but Universal Qualifier is doing some damage. Let's see if he can keep it up. Mukku has been showing that he can do a solid combination or two. The community is very active and you hope to have many active players. Everybody is hoping for as many active players as possible, but I'm happy to see that Garou is well played and there are many people online on Fightcade too for Garou Mark of the Wolves. Universal Qualifier hanging on by a thread. Mukku with another match point. Universal Qualifier is still in the running, but will have to win 3 rounds. And will have to win this round. Cannot take a loss in the meanwhile. And Mukku playing it solid. Oh, Vortex is the former anime evo. Okay, got it. Yeah. You cannot do a direct link, but you can DM me the link, and I will do it. It's because I get a lot of bots on the channel and they wanna spam me with links, so I've disabled linking. But if you wanna DM me the link, I'll share it instead. Is that gonna be it? Is it enough? It's so close, just one more hit. Come on, get the connection. Ooh, with a magic pixel of life left, Universal Quantifier tying the fight to 1-1 and it continues. Right, I have a link here. So, if anybody wants to join the Garou official Discord, there is an invite link to the Garou Discord. Also, Don Bossy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't even know what my official count is today. I've had so many bots coming in and out, like fake follow bots coming in. I thought I was about 72 follows or something. I would like to say that you're number 73 today, but with all the bots coming in and out, I'm not even sure what my official count is today. But inching ever closer to that 100 follow mark. Right. It's neck and neck. And Universal Quantifier was able to scrape together those wins, but hasn't been able to keep up that pressure, hasn't been able to capitalize on the W. He's regenerating some life now on the True Magic Pixel. Regenerating pixel by pixel. We'll need another big connection here. No, the punch connects. And Mukku is on yet another match point. This was the round Universal Quantifier could afford to lose, and now Universal Quantifier will have to take 2 in a row to proceed to the finals. This is getting close. Mukku looking strong here. Biding his time. Not going for anything unsafe, and that's usually Mukku's style. He likes to eliminate unsafe moves out of his gameplay first. Gets a 3-hit bread and butter. And does get punished. Universal Quantifier doesn't get a combo win, gets the first hit in, but the second one doesn't combo. What a pity. And a surprise connection there. That was a fast normal by Jae-hoon. Mukku in trouble. Gets punched on a magic pixel and gets knocked out in the air. It's all even. This is what we want to see. It's 1-1 on rounds and matches. This is the deciding tie-breaking match. Winner goes to the finals. Loser drops out of the tournament. All the marbles are in play. Well, all except the final marble. But still, you get what I mean. The Universal Quantifier is feeling it. He is feeling it. He goes for the damage. Gets the damage. Is ahead. And with 34 seconds left, has a significant advantage for the last half of the match. Mukku is in trouble. Starts off with a throw, but doesn't block the super. And Mukku is out of it. Gets dropped by Tuskis on a 2-1, and then gets eliminated by Universal Quantifier on another 2-1. So our final pairing is ready. It's going to be Tuskis versus Universal Quantifier. Let's put out... That was clutch. That was clutch. Let's throw out a little vote here. Let me just pick up my control panel here. I think it's this screen. Here we go. And let's throw out a winner's vote here. So, who do you think is going to be the winner? Is it gonna be Tuskis or Universal Quantifier? You have 1 minute to vote with your channel points. And since we are in the fighting game tournaments here today, there's literally no other use for the channel points. So you are free to use your channel points and vote for who you think the winner's final in, the grand finals winner is. Mukku says drop 2 anti-air supers, and they were red supers too, not some weak reaction. It was close. It was ever so close. Right, you can keep voting for the next 30 seconds, and I'm gonna pick up the action here. Mukku, GG, you did well. A solid game. People are voting for Tuskis here. Let's see if we get any action on the Universal Quantifier. Wanna get rid of those channel points? Now's your chance. Last call. Let's get in on the action.
Round 1. Fight!
No takers for Universal Quantifier. Everybody who voted is expecting Tuskis to win. And it doesn't look that easy. Tuskis is out of top, out of the early top. And Universal Quantifier has a third of a life bar advantage. But Tuskis is working it back. Doesn't connect with the super. What a pity. It was just a little too far away. And now is low on health. Goes for that fireball play. Tries to keep his range. Now dashes in close. And has some mix-ups for those fireballs. But is still low on life and has to be kinda careful here. Cannot throw out anything unsafe. The fireballs at a certain distance are safe, but that's not a safe distance. And Universal Quantifier is up by 1. Now do remember, please remember, that we are playing a double elimination format and Tuskis is coming in from the final winners bracket and Universal Quantifier is coming in from the losers bracket. So if Universal Quantifier wins here now, the bracket is reset and Universal Quantifier will have to win again and be playing the extra secret super hidden final. If Tuskis wins here now, wins 2 matches, well then Tuskis is our champion. And that's a nice connection with that super. And that's an overhead, I think. Connecting into a fireball. Tuskis keeping his range. Game good. And hey, Universal Quantifier takes the first match. So Universal Quantifier with a solid performance. Well played. Well played.
Round 1. Fight!
What do we have next? Let's see what Tuskis can do. Universal Quantifier is starting off with a strong early damage to get Tuskis out of that top. That's at least something. No other player has been able to pull off this much early damage this fast against Tuskis' Marco. It's a rough character to pull off damage against, and a reaction anti-air super connecting. Tuskis jumping in on the super, but it's a multi-part super and the second part connects. It's almost all even. A fireball connects. Was Universal Quantifier going for a just defend? He missed 2 blocks on those fireballs and dropped a round. Maybe he wanted to just defend those. Gets thrown back into the corner. Marco with the meter ready. Changing places now. Okay, Tuskis is out of top mode. And a whiffed anti-air gets punished hard. We are still fighting in the corner and changing positions. Dragon Punch connecting. Gets the overhead hit confirming into a super, and that's a nice 1-up. Yeah, that was a nice run. Love seeing it. Tuskis up by 1. Looking to take the finals home here. We'll need to win 2 rounds to be the champion today. And the Dragon Punch is working wonders for Tuskis. Pika Shoto they say. I think they say Pika top tier, but in this case it's Pika Shoto. Too far on that special. And then, well, the punish is there. It's not the worst thing in the world. That crosses up, but it's still so much a minus. Universal Quantifier with the hits. But we'll need to find damage without getting poked. Does win in the air, and that's an unsafe super. Kinda hopeful, kind of a Hail Mary there. It doesn't connect and down goes Tuskis, but hey, if it connects you're gonna win, so maybe just throw it out there. Universal Quantifier doesn't fall for it, but does fall for those fireballs. Universal Quantifier has had problems defending against those fireballs. Tuskis tried to go for a meaty overhead, but was too late on it. And gets punished for his troubles. Gets in close, but gets thrown. Interesting interaction. I think Tuskis pressed the button, Universal Quantifier got up after the button and threw. And another throw there. Universal Quantifier, bringing it to 1-1. No, was it 1-1? Or was it 2-1 already? Yeah, it was 2-1. So hey, that's a bracket reset. That is 2-1, yeah. So that's a bracket reset. I kind of dropped the ball there for a second. We will restart the finals and go to the super secret grand hidden finals. And we are gonna have Tuskis and Universal Quantifier facing off on a flat footing. All the marbles are in play. This is the last chance both of these players are gonna get. The brackets are reset, the players are the same, and it's time for the super secret hidden grand finals. Everybody ready? I hope so. I am. Players are ready. Challenge has been sent. Challenge has been accepted. Let's see who the winner is. It's coming down to this. Same top strategy, no changes here. Tusk is going for the early game, Universal Quantifier going for the late game. Starting with the fast fireball. And the fireball connects again. Now we see Universal Quantifiers just defend on the fireball, so I think that's what Universal Quantifier is going for. Going for just defense on all the fireballs, and if he misses it, it's gonna be a connection. Now all even here in the conflict. Fireball spam on regular defend, just defend, and a regular defend. Punishes the fireball spam. Is in range to jump over it with an attack. Rocket punch. Ties it up. Now Universal Quantifier in top. He's low on health though. 3 hit connecting. Not enough. But Tuskis cannot take a super. Ah, there we go. The hit confirm again into the super. And Tuskis takes the first round. Well played. Nice to see the hit confirm. Feels hit confirm, man. That's also a pretty slow hit connection. Plenty of time to go on the super after. And another anti-air connecting. That was a hopeful jumping by Universal Quantifier. What? Was Tuskis able to block that cross up? That looked confusing, but no damage. Well played. And a hop away from the attack. Now a punish. Just in time. Universal Quantifier is throwing out a hopeful. Tuskis biding his time, walking in close, getting in range, and then throwing out the super. Well played. Tuskis is on a match point here. Well, not on a... I mean, yeah, you get what I mean. He's up by 1, so we'll work his way up to a match point, I suppose. Well, this is different again from the last round. We are seeing Universal Quantifier bringing out that pressure, working Tuskis into a corner. But Tuskis doesn't seem to have much trouble fighting his way out of that corner situation. Getting back to full siege range and doing some fireballs, dashing in close, maybe jumping in close, doing some mix-ups there on his footsie game. And there we see the hit confirm, followed up by the super. Well played. And that gives Tuskis the life advantage he needed. We see more fireballs? I think we will. I think we will. Of course, when Universal Quantifier just defends those fireballs, he gets more time to regenerate that critical 5. No anti-air. Maybe he's not safe on that situation. And the key connects. Tuskis up by 1 in this match, meaning that this is a match point for the finals. If Tuskis takes this win, he is our champion. Universal Quantifier on the ropes. Do we see the hit confirm? We don't. There we go. No super! I thought that would have been the super, but there was no super, just a punch. What a pity. Fireball connecting. Universal Quantifier so low. No players. Crouching. trying to guess the opponent's next move. That was a silly situation. And a jump in. That's all she wrote. Tuskis is our champion. GG's to all players. Tuskis is our winner. Well played, Tuskis. Well played, Universal Quantifier.